Happy Saturday, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. And today, I've got a nice little tech analysis for you. And to kind of preface it, obviously, you guys already read the title and you're like, oh, what's he going to say about this card? A little bit. I've actually got a little bit. But before I get into the card, before I talk about where you can find it, about how much it's going to cost, this one's not as, cost friendly as normal. But I wanted to tell you guys, it was in a deck yesterday. So what I did was I wanted to play something where I could play the ABC Dragon Buster. So I built like this whole deck just to play this really cool fusion monster card. Because, I mean, if you guys watched the video, I just didn't get to play it on release. Like I've had the card forever, but just didn't really do anything with it or the rest of the structure deck for that. And honestly, this card's really cool, and it had a couple of good applications in this deck, and I could see this just having applications elsewhere in the game. So the card is the Bujinki Ahashima. And just first off, can we just take a second to like really appreciate the art? Because number one, it's actually beautiful. I like this. It's very cool. I do like the fact that it points forward and at an angle because that's kind of weird for a link. But what I like is the fact that it's two monsters with the same level. So any two monsters can make this as long as they're the same level. So again, if you guys are playing any deck where you want to run something like ninjas. Ninjas, I want to say it was Upstart Golden Ninja maybe, is the character that can duplicate ninjas on field by discarding a trap card. We have Summoner Monk does almost the same thing for level 4 when it's a spell card. If you guys are playing any of like the Rescue Cat, Rescue Rabbit, anything that could pop out 2 cards. If you're playing anything that's got tokens to it, like Layer of Darkness, because I know I played that again this week. So if I generated 2 of the Torment tokens, that's what they're called. If I generated 2 Torment tokens, I'd be able to use those too, because again, they're the same level. So that's all cool and well. Let's check out the rest of this effect. This card cannot be used for link material. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can choose to special summon 2 monsters of the same level. One has to be in the hand, one has to be in the graveyard. You will negate their effects, and immediately after this, you will exceed summon 1 monster using those 2 cards only as material. So the way that we ended up using it in this deck was, again, we were able to play Cyber Dragon Nova by having, a Galaxy Soldier in the hand, a Cyber Dragon in the grave, or we had, Cyber Dragon in both spots, whatever. We were able to go into the rank 5 plays. Another thing we were able to do is we were able to expedite a number 39 on the rank 4s. Again, maybe you guys don't have this. Maybe you guys put in like number 60 Dagaris, 41 Baguska, something else that was really going to help you guys in the moment. And this card just allows you to summon those things. And then you can further off the play because if that monster does any attacking, towards the end of that, you're going to get to be able to develop into Divine Arsenal Zeus during the main phase 2. This does have a secondary effect. The effect states that if an Xyz monster this card points to activates the effect by detaching materials except during the damage step, we can choose to target 1 spell trap the opponent controls and destroy it. So again, what you'd end up doing, we'd go into the double. Double would then use effect. We'd be able to pop a back row. And then again, I don't think you're in damage step because you're responding to the attack with the Utopia number 39's effect. But then you would be able to get another one to destroy another card in the back row while getting ready to go for the 1 punch. So it did allow you to like suplex 2 cards down real quick. Same thing with the Nova, because you might use the Nova effect depending on if you actually had a Cyber Dragon in the discard pile. This could have helped. Additionally, once you go into the Infinity and you go to Vacuum a card, it's very cool that you can vacuum, get the Destruction to chain in, and then maybe if your opponent wants to try, then Infinity would be able to maybe negate a card. I don't know if you could use both effects in the same chain or not. Maybe educate me down in the comments section because that one seems like a bit of a stretch. But these are just a couple, just like 2, 3-ish ways to use this card. Now, how do you get this card? How do you get this? How much is it going to cost you guys? So I'm looking this up right now on TCG Player here. And what I'm seeing is it's only been printed once so far. This was part of the Dual Overload set, where just about every archetype actually got some extra cards. And we're looking at a market price of just about $5, $5.35. Listed median is going to be like $6.92. So that's basically like a $7-ish card, $6, $7 card. The latest sales, and again, this is usually when I'm looking at an exact copy. This is usually where I'm going to balance most of my value. Is just because I'm going to see a 6, I'm going to see almost a 7, I'm going to see a 6, I'm going to see almost a 5, and I'm going to go with the median one here, and I'm going to say this card's about a $6 card per copy. So for you guys to play this may not be worth it, because I don't know if $6 is in your budget for a single card, when you guys can go buy a structure deck for $10 and have over 40 cards added to your collection. But if you did not get lucky enough to pull this, and if we don't get a reprint of this anytime soon, I do think this is one of those cards where you really only need one. But having one is better than having none, in my opinion. And it's really cool to watch how all the additional plays go moving out from this. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This was the tech analysis. If you guys did enjoy this and you guys want to support the channel, you guys can choose to do all the things. If you're a long-time viewer, you guys know what those are. If not, it's a like and a comment. You can subscribe if we've earned it, but don't do it if we haven't. And the most important thing, I want you guys to go out. I want you guys to go and try to have a great day, because not only have you earned it, but you are worth it. And I don't care what anybody else says. You heard it here. So you tell them that. And when they go, no, you're not worth having happiness, you go, nah, Casual Duelist said so. So, he's right. So guys, have a good one. Hope to have some more speed duel for you tomorrow. Still tinkering the last little bits of another Viacroid build for you guys. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So till then, see you later, my friends.